It might even be in tune, or more in tune than normal, which might not be in tune at all, but it's better than nothing. Hello, how are you? One person here. How are you? I hope that you're having a splendid day. I've been vacuuming the house and I'm very, 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 very sweaty, sweaty, sweaty. And that is why my hair is sticking to my forehead. Is it forehead or is it forehead? Does forehead sound too much like something else that's got some of those words in it? I don't know. A lowercase on a hill. That's a Sesame Street song that I remember when I was a child. He was standing very still. And I'm not going to do it because of copyright and various other things, but that's how it goes. And this sounds a little bit better than it usually does, and I don't know why that is. But hello everybody, all three of you. And if anybody's got any suggestions, can I see the live chat? Then I'm very much looking for that. How are you? Hope you're having a splendid time. And you haven't just spent the whole day vacuuming the house, because that is exhausting stuff. So hello everybody. Yassini here, all covered in the remnants of hard work. Hard work, it's almost anathema to me, I know. But I'm hoping in the future that I don't have to do any more hard work, that I can just reap the benefits of everything that I've created. I don't think it's very likely, especially looking at the sort of things I have created. They're probably not lucrative. But we can hope, can't we? We can always hope. I almost had a viral video yesterday. Not quite. But for me, on my normal, the last few years, it's been hard going. So anything over 300 or 400, it's getting there. This was nearly 2,000. Oh, in a day? Oh my goodness. Some people get that in seconds. But I have to just live with my limitations, don't I? As do we all. So, this is a Wednesday. It feels like a Thursday or possibly a Monday. I'm not entirely sure what it feels like. It feels like a day. Some sort of day. I've driven one of the people away. I've driven you away. But it's nice that somebody turned up anyway. So, yesterday we explored the songbook, the great British and American and European generally songbook, and I just riffed on some of that very badly and was told that I should be busking outside Aldi. Well, actually not even that. I should be selling newspapers and magazines outside. But as I pointed out, that is a noble thing to do, and it gets people thinking about where their future lies. And we've all got to do that, haven't we? And nobody is chipping in, and nobody is chipping in. And this very much depends on somebody talking to me. This is the problem. There's the rub. If nobody talks to me, it's a complete scrub. And I don't want no scrubs. No scrubs. Don't want no scrubs, as a friend of mine pointed out. You don't want no scrubs, you do want scrubs. And he got a viral video out of it, talking about his name was Frizz Frizzle. Got to give people their due. He got a viral video out of it. Can you imagine, talking about the show scrubs and the double negative? Very well done, Frizz. So I didn't want to say your little joke without telling you. So go and find Frizz Frizzle. Because obviously you're not into this here. Frizz Frizzle's got a show in Edinburgh. Go and see that. And he's got TikTok. And he's got YouTube. And it was on his show once called What's in the Box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What was in the box? I can't remember, but I didn't do very well with it. I failed. I thought I was doing really well, but he deemed that I was the last person. It was a sort of competition quiz thing, and I did very badly indeed, and I felt very bad. I was like, oh, I thought I did so well. But no, it was a dud. I am a dud. But Frizz Frizzle, he is not. They are not. Gotta get the pronouns right, because we're talking about things I don't need to talk about here. Hello. Two people are sticking around. I'm not sure why, I'm not sure how, I'm making you stay here. But you're here, that's very nice. Can you identify yourself? Who are you? Anybody here? Nobody here, but chickens. I am not a chicken. I'm definitely not a chicken. What am I? I don't know. Maybe a goose or a sparrow. Hello, it's you. Just you two. So we'll just pretend that we're all in the same flat and I've hoovered your house. And it's looking really clean and the sofa's looking great and nothing is a mess and there isn't any dust. So if you can imagine that I've cleaned your house, then you'll be very happy. There won't be any mouses. Mouses isn't the word, it is mice. But your house will look really nice because I've cleaned it all, What a lovely person I am. I've cleaned all the stairs and I've cleaned all the cupboards and I've cleaned all the kitchen. Cause if you can't find a wok in the kitchen, what you're doing, it's very much a thing that you haven't done properly. No, that's not a promise. I've said you can imagine that I've cleaned your house because I've cleaned this house. So you just have to imagine. Ha ha ha. And you've got 3 weeks. You can clean it yourself. But I'm sure that I will. The trouble is, I was thinking about this. I don't mind hoovering, but it's very annoying. And if you're doing things in the house and somebody else is in the house, they get very annoyed. You were cleaning today? What a coincidence. So we had a lovely time cleaning houses. A lovely time. It was so shiny. What did we clean? We cleaned the garage, but don't clean the garage because it's got asbestos in the roof, and you really don't want to clean somewhere that's got asbestos in the roof. Not unless you've got a lot of very, very, very thick gloves and masks and breathing apparatus. That wasn't a very great rhyme. I've driven everyone away except for you. It says one, but I know there are two. This is a very, very private gig that you don't want to see. I hope you don't get driven away. It's just me. So who made the brownies? Yes. All right then, go on then. See if I care. Don't clean. Eat the food. Yeah. Eat all the food in the cupboards, and then I won't have to deal with it. I made a stop bar for Brexit and COVID, and it's really, 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 really big. And there's loads of cans. Did you not make brownies? I thought you made brownies. I might have imagined that in my sleep. I did not make brownies. How do I know about the brownies? What? Didn't you tell me about the brownies? Didn't you say that they were raspberry flavoured? Yes, you did. You just forget things now. You just forget things now. Yes, you did. And then you made a Lady Macbeth joke. So this is a private conversation that anyone can join in if anyone comes to see me, which they don't seem to be doing. Oh no. So have you got any suggestions, people, of the brownies? People that have been cleaning? So that I've fabulous because I've got 2 whole people watching, which actually probably means 3. So the person that is just joined us, who are they? Let's see. They're not going to identify themselves, and I don't blame them. But if anybody can suggest anything, that would be really nice. You've just gone quiet as the mice that I pretended that I cleaned up. Oh, 3 people. Nice, thank you. Don't eat rats unless they're made of crisps. A crispy rat would be a thing. I've driven everyone away by talking about crispy rats. I hope that you're happy. But there are all sorts of cats. Cats that are fluffy and cats that eat rats again. Cats that look like little fluffy things. Cats that eat lots of things that have got fins. Fins doesn't really rhyme with things, but it's near enough, and I've driven everyone away with the cats. I can't think of cats. I used to like cats, but I don't like fur very much because it gets in your throat when you try eating them. I do not eat cats, just in case you're wondering. I absolutely don't, because they are very much too cute to eat, aren't they? Especially the ones that have little beady eyes and look at you and purr with surprise. I don't know what that emoji means, but I hope it's not something horrible. There are cats that live in the sky. They are magic cats that give us the eye, and all the cats that live in the sky go purr, 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 pie. Purr, 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 pie. That is the sound of the cats that live in the sky. They really like you, all the cats that live in the sky. I don't have a lot of material about cats. I don't have much to say about cats. They're just sort of fluffy, and I'm really not into cats. I used to be, but I don't really care about them anymore because they're too fluffy and they make my eyes itch, and even though they're cute, they make my eyes itch, and I really don't like having itchy eyes. Even if there are cats in the sky, maybe that's the best place for them. They say it's raining cats and dogs, but they're staying there. It is Black Cat Appreciation Day. I like the black cats, they are lucky, and I don't care what you say, because all of the black cats, they are lucky, and even if they are stray, they are very, very lovely. And I like black cats because they are more friendly than all the others. They have lots of lovely brothers and sisters too, but they don't go moo, 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 moo. They never go moo. That's the problem with black cats. They don't go moo, but they are very pretty. So that was my lovely song about the magical black cats that live in the sky. I do not taste bacon, as far as I know. I've not tasted them. I'm hoping never to. You know, I've never seen a bacon cat. I never hope to see one. But I don't know where I'm going with that. It was based on the Purple Cow song. I would rather see them be one, for sure. La 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 la. So the 2 people that are here, who are you? Where'd you come from? Do you come from the sky like the cats made of pie? Appreciation Day. I have had cats in my time. I had a lovely fluffy white cat called Wuzzle, and she gave birth to, because we thought that it was a boy cat. It wasn't a boy cat. Had 4 kittens. There was 2 tabbies and 2 black cats at the same time. Live long and prosper. And we kept the 2 black cats, and one of them was a bit sort of dopey, and the other one was sort of perky. And we gave the tabbies, one of them went to my auntie, and it was called Annie. And that lived for quite a long time. I think it ran away from home and came back. It lived for ages. The tabby got shot by somebody, and one of the black cats got run over and shot by my uncle at the same time, because he said he was putting it out of its misery, and that's not a very nice thing to do. We've only got his word for it. And then the other cat got run over too and pooed in my shoe, and that is a true story. That was very sad. So all my cats died except for Wuzzle. Wuzzle lasted for quite a long time. And what happened to Wuzzle? Was it a happy story? No, my female cat called Wuzzle got poisoned by a neighbour who thought that my female cat, who'd been neutered by then, had impregnated their cat, and then blamed that cat for making their cat pregnant. So they poisoned it with poison. And he died, and I wasn't very sad. Not because of poison, he just died. And it's just, well, you poisoned our cat. See if I care. That is heartless. I know it was horrible. Exactly. But, you know, he came to a sticky end. Completely coincidentally. Nothing to do with the cat. I wasn't even living here, so you can't blame me. But, you know, you have empathy and sympathy for people, but not when they do things like that to your cat. No. Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I don't know what sort of cat it is. But cats are very nice. Other people's cats especially, because you don't have to look after them. And they're still happy to see you, because cats don't care as long as you feed them and stroke their fur. They're pretty much happy to see anyone, really. Yeah. So, yeah, cats are nice. But, yeah. Anyway, so that's a very sad story about... So you've driven me down a dark alley and battered me with the memories of cats. Why don't you like cats, Elise? It's because it's so traumatic. You've just heard what's happened to all of the cats I've owned. That's not great, really. It makes you a bit wary about wanting other cats. It's like, don't give all your love to a cat. No, I'm going to cry. But I was so little. Wuzzle. I got her when she was a tiny kitten, and she was probably too small to have been taken from her mother. But I kept her on my and she was there. And she used to scratch me and make me into a bed, and I got all scratches. So she's like. But then when she died, it was the same. I think it was around the same time as my grandmother died. When she died, I tell you what, I've got sleep paralysis sometimes, but it's intermittent. Hello. That's all right, don't worry about it. I've got sleep paralysis sometimes, but I didn't really know that I get it sometimes. It's when I'm very stressed. So just after the cat died, I was asleep in my bed, and I suddenly heard a purring, very much like Wuzzle used to purr. And, you know, because the whole thing, the story I've told you. And I felt guilty, because, yeah, I mean, it was ill, and she was gonna die. So they took her to the vet, and obviously, but I still felt very bad about that. And I was asleep, and I could feel a scratching, a really, really loud purr, and it was just over, and I was like, and it got louder and louder and louder and deafening, and it was scratching and scratching and scratching, and I could feel the scratches, and I could hear the purring, and I was like, no, and I was like, no, and then I woke up. But I was awake when this was happening, but I was in the sort of hypnagogic state, like you are when you're in between sleep and awakeness. The hypnagogic state between sleep and awakeness makes you see all sorts of weird things. I was going to write a spooky history about this. I've seen all sorts of things, like, you know, the hag that's supposed to suck the life out of you. I saw that in the door in the house that you're in, some of my audience. You look around you, that door was open. I was sleeping on the sofa because I'd been exhausting myself in the garden, and I was very tired, so I fell asleep on the sofa, and I saw this scary person coming through the door, and I was like, no! And somebody else that's also watching was in the corner, and I was saying, no, can you not see that? And then I wiped myself out. It's like, I was calling, could you not hear me? No, there was no sound. I wasn't moving. I thought I was moving. I thought I was screaming. I thought there was a person there, but there wasn't. No, because Ollie was in the corner, and the old scary person, the scary wraith, was in the other side of the room. So it definitely wasn't. There were two people. One was there, and one was a figment of my imagination, but looked very scary indeed, like a ghost. Very, very scary indeed. Scary. About the same place where your chiming was with the grandfather clock. Scary. Very scary. So I hope everyone sleeps well tonight. With the scary things that can happen to you, you might not. You might get a fright. A very big fright in the night. All right. Yes. Oh, maybe that's a good point you make. That's a very good point. That is a very good point. It's possible. But how did you get in that house? Who let you in? Oh, was it the ghost? Must have been. Must have been. Whoops. Woo! Any other suggestions of things I can make a song out of? Because I can't think of anything, and I've just been talking about death and destruction and horrible wraiths. And I do not like horrible wraiths, even though I like Stranger Things, and I like Sandman, and I like Stargate Atlantis, that had quite a lot of wraiths in it. They were the main characters. Definitely not the main characters. They sucked the life out of everyone. They sucked the life out of Rodney and Shep, but they all came back in the end because they were the main characters and they couldn't get rid of them. Oh, Rodney and Shep, Rodney and Shep, in a ship and went to the prep. No, that I don't know what I'm going for there. Hey, Rodney and Shep. I wrote fan fiction about Rodney and Shep. Who said that exactly? Has anyone seen Stargate Atlantis? Is it just me? Is it just me? If anyone wants to read fan fiction about it, I've written it if you want to see, but you don't. It's AU if anyone wants to find it anywhere. I will admit it's somewhere, but it's quite a lot by me, because I used to write it about anyone you said would never get together in the show, because I like a challenge, so I make it up, and I'm ready to go by saying lots of things about the characters in the show. If they were going to get together anyway, why would you bother writing a fan fiction about them? You wouldn't. It would be pointless. So I'd only write things about people that were very, very unlikely to ever get together in real life for the show. Which probably most people, to be honest. The thick mine of fan fiction to be dug up, really. Gold! Gold! So, has anybody been doing anything exciting with the day? Anything exciting like going to the zoo, or seeing a show, or having a trip to the moon, or no, and have driven everyone away again? I think this is a very select audience here. The one person that was here didn't want to interact with me, and who can blame them? Had more audience yesterday. Never mind. It's one of those things, isn't it? It's a conversation. It's not even a two-way conversation. Hello, other person that's arrived. How are you? You got any suggestions or requests? That'll be fine. I'll try to do something with what you've asked for. Unless it's shut up, and then I won't do that until the end of the show. Ha 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 ha. I'll go ha 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 ha. So this show is not going so great, I don't think. It's supposed to be going till the end of the month. I've got another week and a half of shows. Should I carry on? Should I stay or should I go now? And everyone goes, go now, go now. Don't stay here, just go now. Go now, go now. Why would you stay here, you idiot? How's the fringe going? Well, I don't know. I've been interviewing people. I'm not actually in Edinburgh, you know. I'm in Wales. But it's going well. I've been listening to problems and trying to solve them, so I'm very much there. Even though I'm not there, I'm sorting things out and talking to people. There you go. That was one of the classic songs by Vladimir. Minka was the main singer, and also Holger. So they were very, very big for quite a long time, thousands of years actually. But you don't hear from them much lately. I think there's quite a lot of archive footage if you want to go looking back in the archives of it was a duo. It was because Holger had actually been part of a sort of instrumental group called I can't remember what they were called. Anyway, so then he dropped out and had a duo with Minka, and a bit of a falling out and everything. It was all a little bit, you know. So I mean, I think there probably is a rich mine of material to mine. Again, there's a gold, like very much like I've been talking about the fan fiction, to find out what actually happened to them, because they just disappeared and you haven't seen them for ages, and they must be very old by now. But they were also ageless. I mean, to be honest, if you've ever seen What We Do in the Shadows, I'm looking at you because there's I don't know, there's sort of a lot of similarities between a little musical combo of Laszlo and Nadia. They've definitely taken a leaf out of the book of Vardaria, I would say. But then again, Vardaria have been around for such a long time. Do you want to hear one more before I go? One more of the Vardaria songs. So that was a nice little thing. So that was sort of a ballady, sort of up-tempo bloke thing. So yeah, one more song from Minka. Out of the Vardaria song back catalogue, really. So that was a very, very, very moving, but also upbeat song about a goat and a boy. There's a lot of goats and boys in their songs, I found out. A goat and a boy that went on a trip, a magical trip that took them across continents. That's just the first part. There's 97 verses actually, but that was just the first tiny little bit to just get you a taster of it. Yes, exactly. It's a very, very, very evocative, I find, Vardaria. And it's very, very sad that their homeland disappeared under the sea so long ago. But of course, every other musical artist that has existed in the last 2 or 3, maybe 4,000 years has been influenced by Vardaria, who were there at the beginning, the very beginning, like before anybody, far in the past. I mean, there were obviously musical acts before them, and they were influenced by them, but then in turn, everybody else that came after had to really pay homage to them. Anyway, so this is me done, I think, for today. But I think I've educated you on some of the history of music and Vardaria's very, very, very large, really, really consequential influence on everything that's not just, culture and everything, just the whole society, really. So very much thank you for coming, the 2 of you, 3 of you, I don't know how many people are here, but they say you can never go back. Exactly, unless you have a snorkel. Well, that's very profound. That's very good. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. And I mean, if you want to hear more of Vardaria's songbook, why ever not? But everything else is open to possible illities. All right then. See you soon. Bye bye.